may or may not be Saturday for you, but the day this was released is a Saturday, so it's a simple workout. That absolutely does not mean it's an easy workout. How hard or easy it is totally up to you and the weights that you choose to use. So you're all well warmed up, at least 5 minutes, up to 10 minutes. And this workout, you need the weights, a skipping rope if you have one, and a mini band. And we are starting off with a cardio exercise. You are doing bum down, star jumps. Regular star jumps would be easier. Off you go. Star jumps without the jump, stepping to the side would be the easiest version. So this workout has a little bit of everything in it. A little bit of cardio, core, and a full body muscle workout. And like I said, the difficulty of the workout obviously will depend on which option you choose. I'll give you easier and harder options, but largely will depend on the weights that you use. So if you want to make it a harder workout, you would go with heavier weights. And in your email, there were some indications about when it is good to go with heavier weights and when it is not. All right, number one. Number two, grab your weights. You're doing a bent over back row. Important points for these. Back has to be straight. So you do not want a rounded back. Now that doesn't mean upright. It just means that the back is not rounded. It's called having a neutral spine. So basically if you were standing perfectly upright and your back was nice and straight there, you pivot forward at the hips to about 45 degrees, and that's the position. Weight on the heels, bum stuck out the back, and there shouldn't be any movement in your body except the squeezing between the shoulder blades with each of the pull-ups. Perfect, 2 down. Number 3, you are on your front, on your mat. Your band is going to be around your ankles, and you are doing a straight leg lift. So, leg out straight, high as you can go. Nice, slow pace. Now the ankle, if you're finding the band is rolling, can be one of two reasons. Either your toe is pointed or your knee is bent, all right, halfway, or both of those things, and you will definitely find that the band doesn't stay in the right position. Now, if you don't have a band, this exercise is equally good without, but just less challenging. So you can move that much higher that way as well. So we have 10 exercises, straightforward exercises that we're working through, and we will be doing them 3 times. All right, tricep dips for the next one. So move over to your bench, and knees bent is the easier version. Legs out straight. Harder version, dipping down and up. And if you need to make it a lot easier on shoulders, you'll go in that similar position to the back row with a lighter weight. Now you do not want to have the same weight. That would not be, well, you wouldn't be able to lift it probably. Tricep dips, straight legs is harder, bent legs is easier. And your bum should be staying as close to the bench as possible. So you're not sliding out like this, bad on the shoulders, and it's not working the triceps well either. All right, next one, we're going into a sit-up. So, straightforward sit-up, hands by your ears, back nice and straight, down. As you lift up, you breathe out. As you lower, you breathe in. And your chin should not be resting on your chest. So it's not this position, it's this position. Breathe out and in. Hands holding on to your head, just to put them in the right position. You're not pulling on your head. Slow and steady pace. Breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. And if you go down more slowly, you'll be working your abs on the way down and on the way up. All right, next one, skipping rope, if you have one. If you don't have one, you can do fake skipping. Good thing about fake skipping, you're not going to trip over your rope. If you're doing the fake skipping, go with bigger arm circles. So you can get some really big rotations of the shoulder without the skipping rope. If you've got the skipping rope and you're indoors like me, if I go with bigger circles, I'm going to get the rope caught in the fan, and that could go horribly wrong. So my circles are going to stay smaller. Do tricks, circles, one leg, a little easier if you need to. Perfect, okay, next one, push-ups. So push-ups are a hard shoulder exercise. You can make push-ups easier by being on a higher surface. So on a bench makes them easier. A kitchen countertop would make them even easier. And if they still bother your shoulders, then you would go on your back and do chest press instead. I'm going to do push-ups. I've talked halfway through them anyway. All right, next one, squats, with or without the weights. So you want to build those big quad muscles, then you go with heavier weights. If you've got knee problems, you could do a static squat, you just hold it, or a squat on a wall. Sometimes is a lot safer on the knees. So you would just be holding a back against the wall, knees as low down as you can get them comfortably without any knee issues, and just hold that position. Okay, next one. Bicep curls. I'm using the same weights. But I need to give my arms a little breather. Now I'm going to feel the twinsies. So, like I said in my email, building muscle is not as easy as some people think. So I sometimes have new clients come to me and say, I want to be strong, but I don't want to build big muscles. Building big muscles doesn't happen just because you pick up a set of weights that are not 5 pounds. You want to go with weights that by the time you get to the end of your set, it's very challenging. Now that also depends on how long you've been exercising. So if you're new to working out, then you just want to focus on good form, and heavier weights is less important to begin with. All right, last one. You are on all fours, knees 1 millimeter off the ground. Easy peasy, right? So, it's not easy peasy, and if you find it's too tough, what you can switch into is called a bird dog. So left arm, right leg, extending, opposite, right arm, left leg. You are alternating, and you are trying to make sure that your back is staying completely flat throughout. Now, more challenging, you are doing that knees 1 millimeter off the ground. And remember, as with nearly every exercise, elbows shouldn't be locked. You shouldn't have your body weight on your elbows. Okay, one round done. Okay, round two. So back to those squat star jumps. You're well warmed up now. Should have been for this first, but now you definitely are. Especially if, like me, you're in a room with no air conditioning and it's warming up outside finally. Spring is here. So, are you ready? Down low, bum low to the ground, ready to spring up high into the star jump. Easier version, remember, you are just doing star jump or stars with steps to the side. Getting that bum down nice and low means that you are really working those big quad muscles a lot harder. So in addition to it being a good cardio challenge, you are working on the big muscle builds as well. Okay, grab your weights. Bend over back row. Core pulled in, when I said hinge from the hips, I mean you are bending forwards, comme ça, and then working on nice, steady movements. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed. Don't let the shoulders come up around the ears. Keep the shoulders low. Keep that belly pulled in tight, and that will stop there from being any discomfort in the lower back. Perfect, okay, moving on to number 3. With the band on your mat, band around the ankles, and straight leg lifts. Oh, I knew there was a reason why it was that way around. So imagine I have my water bottle, or my bottle of beer, balanced on my back. It's evening, in case you're wondering. It's not really Saturday morning for me right now. I wouldn't be drinking a bottle of beer yet. My point, trying to keep your back flat. Whatever you're drinking right now, your water bottle, keep your back nice and flat. So as the hip leg lifts, the hip shouldn't be alternating, raising up and down. And keeping core pulled in tight is what will help reduce that movement. Perfect, okay, now you're doing the triceps. Back of the arms. Everybody wants to make sure you haven't got the wobbly back of the arms. This one is going to do that. Make sure if you're doing the dips, it's a tough one on wrists. Elbows should be going directly out behind, not out to the sides. If they're rotating out to the sides, it's putting the shoulder under more strain than it should. When you dip down, your shoulders should never be lower than your elbows. You should stop right there when your triceps are parallel to the ground. Okay, next one, we are doing sit-ups. Mat back. Hands by your ears, not pulling on your head, back nice and straight. Breathe in and out. What I was trying to say at the end of the last one, if you go back more slowly with a little bit more control, then you're working your belly on the way down as well as on the way back up. So it makes the exercise doubly efficient, double the amount of ab work. Don't pull on your head, just keep your hands there, that's the position they should be in. Breathe in, out, keep the head looking up. Alright, no rope skipping, or skipping with rope if you have them. Skipping used to be so easy when we were younger. It didn't used to be a workout. You just grab a rope and go. Now it is a workout. It's a great one. If ever you want to do a challenging cardio workout, grab a skipping rope and do intervals. 30 seconds on, 10 sit-ups. Something like that, repeated 10 times. That'll be a good workout. There's my fan. Push-ups. So if you're doing them on a bench, you just want to make sure you are not doing it with bum up or letting your back sag. You have to hold that nice, flat, plank position still. So a push-up basically is a plank with arm stuff added on. So make sure you are engaging your abdominals throughout. Recovery. Move around. You only have about 10 seconds. By the time you've put weights down, grabbed weights. Active recovery. We're doing squats, by the way, sorry. Squats with the weight. Active recovery basically means that you are moving when you are having your rest time, and it gets rid of the acid that builds up in your muscles. And it means that when you go on to your next exercise, you won't become as fatigued as quickly as you would otherwise. So the active recovery, the moving on the rest period is really important. I know when I say recovery, some of you just want to collapse in a heap. You can do that at the very end. Don't do it until the workout is over. Alright, active recovery. I have bicep curls next. My arms need to be recovered. Otherwise, I'm not going to keep going for 45 seconds with these heavy weights. When they're tough on the first one, you know you've got a challenge in store. Sorry, I apologise for my heavy breathing. Breathe out, on the way up, in on the way down. Don't let your body swing. When you're going with heavier weights, your body tries to find ways to cheat. Don't let it cheat. Cheating means you are not working the muscle group you are supposed to be working. Other muscles are taking over to try and help you out. They didn't need any help. Those biceps needed to work then. Alright, knees off the floor. Now this can be the recovery. 1 millimeter. Back nice and flat. giraffe. Giraffe's legs like this? I don't know. And those elbows, remember, not locked. We have no rainstorm outside. I think somebody's watering the yard. Okay, 2 rounds down. Are you ready for the last one? All right, last round. Now, if you wanted to make this workout longer, then you could do 4 rounds. It would be a good one to do 4 rounds, or even 5 if you're really feeling gung-ho. But if you don't, if you want to stick with the 3 rounds, that's fabulous. And then we have a little plank challenge to do at the end. So it will be close to 40 minutes of working out anyway, just under. All right, are you ready for those butt down star jumps? For most of you, this is the final round. Make it a big push, hard as you can go. If you haven't gone with heavier weights, then focus on going with faster, more repetitions. If you were finding the weight wasn't quite challenging enough, but you didn't want to go up to a heavier one, you can make it better for muscle building by going with even more repetitions. A little bit more muscular endurance that way, but it's working you harder. Anyone remember what comes next? Bend over back row. Grab your weights. Back nice and straight. Hinging forward at the hips. Weights on the heels. Let's go. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed. Weight on the heels, bum stuck out behind. Just means that it's working the legs better and not putting a lot of strain on the knees. Excellent, okay, band around the ankles, straight leg lifts. We come over here, maybe then I will be kicking the bench. There we go, perfect. Remember my beer bottle is on my back. Keep the hips parallel to the ground, core pulled in tight. Don't let your lower back arch. Keeping those transverse abdominals, those girdle muscles, halfway, but run all the way around, lower core area. Front, round to the back. Help to keep the lower back safe. Safe and strong. Perfect, okay, you can ditch the band. Now we are doing tricep dips, or the bent over tricep kickbacks. Working the dinner lady arms, the bat wings. So many awful names for them. Remember, those elbows should be going out backwards, not out to the sides. Oh, that was a long 45 seconds, jeepers. Sit-ups. So anyone been doing yard work, Don't come all the way up. You can add in something like this, which you would find was a lot easier on lower back. So just remember, joints should never hurt. Your back is many, many joints. There should not be pain in any of those areas. And back yard work is up there with shoveling snow. After a great weekend of weather, I nearly always have clients coming in with lower back pain because they've been bent over for 2 days. Excellent, okay, now we're going for the skipping. This is your last round, remember. Come on, give it your all. I considered going outside for this, and then I was out for 2 minutes, and I was swarmed with mosquitoes. I changed my mind. Went with the wussy usual version. Come on, get that rope going. Push-ups. Oh, my arms have got so much gas in them for push-ups. Jeepers creepers. Are you ready? Remember, belly pulled in nice and tight. Not just using it as an excuse to stop. I'm just checking on you guys. Looking at you to make sure your form is looking good. Ten more seconds. And I believe we have squats next. My favorite. Come on, it's the last round. Nice and low. If you can get those weights on the ground without rounding your back, you're doing a really nice deep squat, and you're going to feel it a lot more in the bum. But don't lose your form in order to do so. You don't let your back round, you don't let your shoulders round. And to a degree, it depends on your body ergonomics, how low you can actually go. Length of femur, length of back, all play a part. Alright, we've got bicep curls, active recovery, move the arms so that the weights don't feel like they weigh 500 pounds when you grab them. Oh, that didn't work, they feel like they weigh 500 pounds still. arm, left leg extended out straight. Switch over, right leg, left arm extended out straight. A bird dog in England is called a pointer. It's a dog with a long nose, and they are for hunting. And when they get a smell of something, their tails stick out, like that. And their noses are like that. And they look like that exercise. Hence the name bird dog. Look it up. It's not just a crazy English thing, honestly. Okay, good job. So we are almost done, but not quite. So, a plank challenge. You're going to do a 5-minute plank. However, it's not just going to be one straightforward plank. Now, if you have a shoulder problem, planks can be tough on the shoulders. So if you want to give this a go, then just go easy and you would go on your knees. Timer. If you are going with the full plank challenge, we are starting off in a plank like that. Easy peasy, hey? Alright, so regular plank on the elbows, bum nice and flat, starting 3, 2, go. So you're in this position, you need to be on the knees, just make sure that your bum is not stuck up or sagging, and your belly is pulled in nice and flat the whole way through. So we're only doing 30 seconds like this, and then we are switching over to a side plank. So it's not so tough. 5 minutes sounds like a really hard plank. It's really not quite as bad as if you were not moving. Alright, so now we're going over to the side. And you're just going to hold a static plank like that. Now if you need to make this easier, you can go on the knees, both knees bent, or leg out straight like this is a little harder than if you were just doing both knees together. And if you can go with a full plank from the side, try to make sure again that your shoulder doesn't drop down. You're keeping your shoulder as far away from your ear as possible. Everything pulled in nice and tight. Alright, now we're going to roll back into the middle. Belly pulled in tight again. I'm going to have to turn my back on you in a minute. Or I do a rotation. So now, the next one, you're going over onto your opposite side. 15 more seconds. And then you are going to rotate over. Sorry, very rude of me. I'm going to have my back to you. Starting the change in 3, 2. Alright, there we go. So, keeping everything pulled in tight. Sorry, can't do it. Side plank. So, everything pulled in tight. Try to make sure your bum doesn't dip down. And we are holding it for another 10 seconds. And then you're going back to a plank in the middle. But this time, you're going to be up on your hands if you can. 3, 2. Alright, and we're doing left elbow to right knee. Right elbow to left knee. If you are on your elbows, you can still do the same thing, but I would suggest you're going to bring knee out to the side. You're going to not do the underneath, you're going to do out to the side. Otherwise, you just don't have a lot of clearance. 3, 2. Alright, now you're going to go back onto the side that you started on, and you're doing lower and lift. Lower and lift. Nice, slow and steady. You are lowering, you are not dropping. It's a big difference. You are still working your abdominals a lot harder if you are lowering. If you're dropping, you're not really using them as much. All right, now we're going to go back to the middle, and you're going to go back to those knees underneath, or out to the side if you are on your elbows. And we are well over halfway, by the way, in case you were wondering. You're doing a fabulous job. And you've got 3, 2, all right, last one, straight leg lifts. Now you can be on your elbows or on your hands for this one. And you shouldn't be stopping, you should be holding that plank. You can hear my instructions, you don't need to stop and look at me. There's nothing good to look at right now, okay? You have 10 more seconds and then you are done that 5-minute plank. In 3, 2, and we are finished. All right, simple Saturday. What did I tell you? It wasn't that complicated. All right, finish your workout with a wonderful stretch. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. And if you have anybody else you think might enjoy our workouts, let me know and I can send a few their way. Have a fabulous day.